We're just a stone's throw from the Delaware River. We've got some water to contend with ourselves. A steady rain falling at Lincoln Financial Field. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Set to go now on a wet and rainy afternoon. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. Across midfield. He's on his way. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
A
good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now.
They go play action. Daniels. He finds his rookie wide out from Tennessee. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They run. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 35 yards the gain there. Another first down as well. What did you see there on the defensive side? What allowed that good-sized run?
Well, they were in a cover 2 alignment, which means your 2 safeties are back away from the line of scrimmage. So if you can match up your blocking at the line, at the point of attack, there's usually some room, a big gap between that second level and third, and that's what they were able to exploit.
60 bikes.
Throwing now is Daniels. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And between the last 2 plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Now Daniels going to keep it. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
70 Timberwolves.
Krosky-Merritt is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up third.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. Daniel's going to throw for it. And this is going to be intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Eagles are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Well, Charles, certainly circle that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th and goal and throw the pick.
Well, you know, we're still in the first half. A bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said take the 3, but it looks like they burned the book and just said give me the analytics. And the analytics said go for it. Didn't work out.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Up the middle with Barkley. And they string that play out nicely. He stopped before he can turn upfield. No gain, 2nd down. You talk about this Washington defense. Yeah, they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 91 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season.
38-yard line.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Let's go.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The Eagles hit 7 and 8 now on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Brandon, guys do whatever it takes to have fresh legs late in the season nowadays, don't they? How about him last week? Week 16, NFC Player of the Week for his performance.
Probably means a little bit more to him later in the year, doesn't it? Because of what you just said, the fatigue for a running back throughout the season.
Shows the offseason training and the endurance that he created in order to have that type of a game this late in the season. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Operating from the gun, King. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. Room here to run. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Eagles have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And
It's now 14-0.
Eagles 14. Commanders nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Philadelphia.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Will take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Well, these two teams met in our nation's capital earlier in the year with the Commanders picking up the win at Northwest Stadium. So they're trying to win here in Philadelphia to capture the season series. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Ready.
Daniels looking to throw. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Washington.
Ready. Ready.
Daniels with a give to Krosky-Merritt. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 59 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Washington Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Now Daniels. This is the tight end Fant. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
Well, this defense for the Eagles, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Commanders first down.
Ready.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Now, quick throw there is incomplete.
Intended for Ben Simmons. Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now a 2nd and 10.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 2. Ripple.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
19 Tiger.
To throw is Daniels. Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait
You do it from series to series because drives like that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
King from the gun on 3rd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
Well, let's be honest about the whole thing. When you're looking for a reliable set of hands on 3rd down, the first thought is often not fullback. But that's who they turn to there, and he does a nice job of securing the football and picking up the first down.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down. And this is a guy who last week not only helped his real team, but really helped a lot of fantasy teams. 3 trips to pay dirt. They've got to contain it.
And watching him play is like going to lunch with you when you order that combo plate, right? In this case, his combo plate is he can go over the top of you and catch it in front, turn it into a big gain, run past you, and then uses his size and his physical abilities to keep you away from the football. Hard to defend this guy.
Reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 16. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the stakes in this game certainly high as we get toward the end of the regular season. For now, they are holding a wild card spot, but there are no shortage of other teams in the NFC looking to take that spot from them.
Starting with the guys on the other side of the field because they're on the outside looking in, and no one likes to be in that position. You want to be in the room, not looking inside to see everyone else having fun.
Now 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. 19 tight. 19 tight.
To the air goes Daniels. He'll swing this out to Krosky Merritt. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
Here's Daniels. Open man is Samuel, complete. He'll get this to the 40. Sweet little juke in there, got him some extra yardage. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
Ready up. Here we go. Set. Cougar nice.
Back to throw. Daniels. There's a short one pulled in by Simmons. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 2nd down in the yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Commanders have got it back to within a score. His great season throwing the ball continues. That last touchdown pass, number 40 for him on the year. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
2nd and 10. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one. No gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw. King. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get him off the field with a 3 and out.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. It's taken to the 26. So holding there on the return, and that'll back him up to start the next drive.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy call right there, partner. I think when the officials look in their manual and see the expression, jersey getting pulled, that's a flag coming out every time.
Off the play fake, Daniels. And that's going to be caught downfield by Fant. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Dragon 60.
Back to throw. Daniels. And incomplete. He dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. 2nd down.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun. Daniels. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk, go.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Okay, let's decide here. He was open, right? Not extraordinarily open, but open enough that if you're an NFL quarterback, you got to make that throw, right? That's got to be completed.
9 times out of 10, that's a completed pass.
Yeah, he missed that one and missed it in a big way.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 23. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. Wow, and that is incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know that there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Operating from the gun, King. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Oh, big-time credit. What a play design there. They wanted to get him loose in the open field, and they succeeded. He had all sorts of room to operate in, and they finally track him down inside the 5-yard line.
Back to throw again. Gets this to Saquon Barkley out of the backfield. Touchdown, Eagles! Saquon Barkley in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles would extend their lead here just before halftime. Elliott on for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Eagles 21, Commanders 7. Jake Elliott
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Come on.
A final shot before break. Daniels. That is incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Eagles have recovered. So they take the deficit into the lockers. You know they had plans to receive the football. A nice drive, instead a fumble on the kickoff.
And that can be demoralizing right there because, as you pointed out, they had designs on coming out and, okay, we're going to change things here in the second half. Instead, with a deficit already, they cough it up, and now they've got to find a way to keep the score from mounting bigger against them.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Barkley, inside handoff. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. 153 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Williams. And it may be time to put that play on ice. That fooled nobody, and it's going to wind up as a big loss on the play. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Looking to throw. King. Touchdown! Devontae Smith, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Eagles take a 3-touchdown lead.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes. And while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That's a nice play there.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19 Cyber, 19 Cowboy, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. Back to throw. Daniels going right back to Fant. And a hard tackle there as he'll go down after a gain of about 5.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. 2nd and 3. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Commanders are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts the lead to 28-14.
Commanders 14.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Looking here for Smith downfield. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped them there, but not to be.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
A handoff to Barkley. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Breaks the tackle. Now an alley. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
That's good.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
On 1st down, here's Love. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give them a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Here's 2nd and 8. Complete. Smith has it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Here's a give to Barkley. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Second and 6. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this offense on third down today, they've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. A handoff to Barkley on the option. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
So on comes the Eagle kicker, Jake Elliott, on 4th down. This to make it a 3-score game late. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up, taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. 70 yards. And the Commanders take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. So just a remarkable turn of events there. A chance to add on to this 4th quarter.
My bad, y'all.
Not only is that squandered,
I was doing something else.
And how about the awareness defensively? Because it's one thing to block it. It's absolutely another to locate it, scoop it, and take it the other way. Just an incredible job right there.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. Oh, it's some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
At their own 22-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
Newton on the tackle.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
At the 20-yard line.
Again, it's Barkley. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. King. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Straight ahead running. Here's Love. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Krosky-Merritt. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Throwing now is Daniels. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
And we just know the guys playing it are really wishing for college rules. Only need that one foot down instead of 2. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
Here we go. Set. Hop 70.
Daniels from the gun on third down. This one incomplete. Almost picked off by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's fourth down. Washington going to send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. First and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They go play action here on first down. Airing it out deep for Smith. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14.
Commanders 21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Well, we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last. He's got him in, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Deebo Samuel, 73 yards. And the Commanders have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
For From 5 yards further back, the extra point up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. Williams loses the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. So a turnover there on the kickoff. And don't look now, but that just made things a little more interesting.
Very interesting, because when you're trailing in a game, these are mistakes that you pray for. You just went down and scored. Now you get the football right back with another great opportunity.
And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. Noah Fant, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Back to throw. King. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On third down, Barkley.
As much as I praise teams for being true to who they are, in this situation, I wonder if maybe they outguessed themselves a little bit. Third down seemed like an obvious passing situation. They chose to run it and didn't get anywhere close to the first down.
They'll look to set up his blockers. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Get up. Go.
They go play action. Daniels. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Cowboy 80. Panther Street. Panther Street. Go, Riggs. Go.
Daniels looking to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Now Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 70 Lions.
Play action, now it's Daniels. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came up with a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap, came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
From the 17, they work on 2nd and 10.
Ready? 19. Ready.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Noah Fant, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Commanders have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Commanders 42, Eagles 35.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and
Now Saquon Barkley trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Partner, you get about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
Here we go. Set.
We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, a 23-yard run. And the Commanders are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead.
Commanders 49, Eagles 35.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. King. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
To throw is King from the gun on 3rd down. And to find the open man, that's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. With hitter here, it's complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. But they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Looking to throw. King. And that is incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
3rd and long. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions.
Off play action. King. He's airing it out for Williams. And this one is incomplete.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Looking here for Smith downfield. And this is caught, so it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Trey Amos. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Eagles 41.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Commanders, and they are going to win this football game. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to 9. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. Now, Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea with the top